Hey there, if you've been thinking about buying a home in Seattle, maybe you've been browsing Zillow late at night or watching videos like this one while you're kind of imagining a whole new life out here in the beautiful Emerald City, then you are officially doing what we call the dreaming phase of real estate and buying your next house as part of your home buying journey. And let me tell you, dreaming is where it all starts. We always want to do things in our minds first before we do them with our body and in real life. So let me walk you down this road a little farther. So, could I really see myself living in Seattle? Ask yourself that. Maybe you're picturing weekend walks at Green Lake, working remotely at a coffee shop, or maybe sending your kids to a top private school here in the city somewhere. And if that's you, welcome. You are in the right place, and I'm here to help. I'm Realtor Cressey with HomeProAssociates.com, and I help people just like you to relocate to Seattle, move to one of our amazing suburbs, and upgrade your lifestyle with smart real estate decisions. Today, I'm going to be showing you what it really takes to buy a home in Seattle, no matter where you are starting in the process. Seattle is one of those cities that people really feel something about. It's beautiful, it's quirky, intellectual, and of course, outdoorsy. It's where technology meets the trees, the mountains meet the rain, all those poetic things. But of course, as with any major city, it's not all a bed of roses. Portland, Oregon is the Rose City, by the way, after all. Seattle definitely has some challenges, and you're gonna see those as far as like visible homelessness in parts of the city, people living in cars and trailers, car prowls, break-ins, petty theft, package theft, stuff like that. It happens more often here than in most suburbs, I would think. The public school system is somewhat inconsistent. Some schools are great and others not so much. And even in nice neighborhoods, many upper income families still opt for private school. Seattle does have some amazing private school options. You've got Lakeside School in North Seattle, which is where Bill Gates went. And of course, yours truly as well. We've got lots of big names in Seattle who send their kids there. And there are tons of other great schools. Seattle Prep in Capitol Hill, which offers a Jesuit education with strong academics. There's the Bush School in Madrona. There's Epiphany and Birchie in Madison Valley. All excellent choices, especially if school quality is driving your move. There's Blanchette Catholic School over by Green Lake. So if you're planning around schools, I can help you narrow down neighborhoods based on public versus private options, commute times, and overall lifestyle. And you can also check out my other videos about Seattle area schools specifically. Now, once you move from dreaming into what I call the planning phase, you're going to start to think seriously about what this move would actually look like. You're asking questions like, what neighborhoods would suit our lifestyle? How much do homes actually cost there? And could we sell our current home and buy our next home out here? How much would it cost? How much would we make or spend? What's the timeline? And this is where I can have a quick strategy session with you and really start to help dial that in. Popular neighborhoods for single-family homes in Seattle include Queen Anne, with its classic charm and skyline views of downtown. Green Lake, for those who want an active, outdoorsy lifestyle. Everyone is always jogging and biking and walking their dogs and tanning and playing volleyball and pickleball at the lake. There's Madison Park, which is high-end, right on the water. And Wallingford, where my office is located, Phinney Ridge, Magnolia. These are also perennial favorites with their strong communities, Leschi, beautiful architecture, but be prepared. Because they're nice and conveniently located, these areas tend to be competitively not competitively priced. They're more like competitive to buy something there. Homes sell quickly. You're gonna have bidding wars potentially, and if you want a shot at one of these neighborhoods, we need to make a plan. You can't just casually go about it. So being prepared is like a huge part of the game, and that's what I'm here to help you do. You can kind of educate yourself, but strategy-wise, we need to boil down to what you're looking for, what's going on in the market, what price point, what time of year, and really put something specific together just for you. So you can click on the link down below for a Zoom meeting with me. We'll just set up a 15-minute call, whatever you're comfortable with, so that we can kind of meet each other and I can talk to you about your goals and how to reach them kind of given the constraints of the market at the time. So obviously the first step is research. You've already started that. You're watching this video. Maybe you've downloaded my relocation guide. If you haven't, you should. Started mapping out some school zones and commute times if you know where you're going to be working. And that's great. So you're doing your homework. And once you're ready to kind of go from dreaming to planning, then we're going to get you pre-approved for a mortgage, assuming that you need a loan. Getting pre-approved usually takes a week or two. It could be a couple days, but it just depends on how well organized and how detailed your documentation is. Do you just have a W-2 job, or do you have like a million investment properties and businesses and other things going on? So I will be happy if you need a reference to a couple of great local lenders. I'll put you in touch with some folks who are very good at walking you through the numbers and helping you figure out what price range makes the most sense, how much down payment you want to bring, and so forth. And then once you've kind of eaten those lender vegetables, then you get to do the fun part with me. Ooh, house hunting. So if you're local, we'll go to see the homes together. If you're out of state, no problem. I will create customized video tours. We can do walkthroughs, and I will just keep you updated on all of the smells, all of the weird neighbors, all of the cracks and creaky floors, all of the humps in floors, and whatever I can find, I will pan that house for you in the video. So if you still like it, in spite of the video, then you'll know that at least you have a sense of what you're getting yourself into. But once we find the right home that we really love, we're going to jump into the offer and negotiation phase. And this is where having an experienced realtor really matters. I have helped clients win bidding wars using escalation clauses, flexible closing timelines, and other strategies that help them stand out from the competition without overpaying for the property. Sometimes I've even won when we offered less than what the house was listed for, or less than other people, because our offer was so strong. It really just depends on the economic conditions at the time, as well as the seller's goals and your sort of willingness to be flexible and creative with your offer. So once your offer is accepted, we will enter the inspection and appraisal phase of the home buying process. I'll help you schedule a home inspector, and your lender will get the appraisal ordered. And if anything concerning pops up, we'll talk through your options and decide how to proceed. You are always in control. And then we get to the closing, usually about 30 days after your offer was accepted. You'll sign your loan docs, you'll transfer your funds, and boom, you're a Seattle homeowner. Yay! Congratulations. That execution phase can move very quickly, and you'll be packing up and getting ready for your move in no time. I'll still be around making sure you're informed, protected, and taken care of every step of the way. Now, as part of that planning phase, a lot of people ask, should we sell our current home before we buy one here, or the other way around? And that's a really great question. Some people choose to sell first, which can maximize your buying power and make your finances cleaner if you're buying a pretty expensive or aggressively priced home here compared to what you were in before relative to your income. And if that's you, I can coordinate with your local agent where you're currently living as far as understanding what's happening with your home sale there, helping that happen quickly, and perhaps helping you negotiate a rent back, or finding some short-term housing here, maybe an Airbnb, while you're shopping in Seattle, so that you can get the cash from the home sale free and clear, and you can take your time while you're looking around for something. The other option is for folks who choose to buy first, and especially when they don't want to move twice, or they don't want to risk missing out on a home that they love here in the Seattle area. In that case, we can explore different financial products like a bridge loan or a HELOC, home equity line of credit, or you could use available cash from your investments and things like that. So I'll help you evaluate all your options. Whatever your timeline, whatever your financial strategy, I've got you covered. Now, here's something that most agents never talk about, the reviewing phase. This is what happens after you close. You've moved in, the boxes are unpacked, and you start asking, did we make the right decision? Well, this is totally normal, and that's why I don't disappear after the closing. I will check in to see how you're settling in. I will send you contractor referrals if you are choosing to do any fix-up or remodeling. I'll help you get registered for school if you need that. Help you find a new dentist, whatever you need. And when you're ready, I will ask you for your honest review and maybe even a referral if you know somebody else who's moving this way. Buying a home in Seattle is actually a huge, expensive deal, and you don't have to do it alone. I want to be the one who guides you through the dreaming, the planning, the executing, and the reviewing phases of the process, just like I've done for so many other happy clients. And hey, before you go, I've got a freebie for you that's especially helpful if you'll be competing in a multiple offer situation. It's called The 5 Secrets to Strengthening Your Offer, and you can download it using the link below this video. If you're ready to take the next step, call, text, or visit me at homeproassociates.com. There's a link to set up a Zoom meeting in the description of this video, and I will help you map out your next steps and get you on the right path. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure you download that PDF so you really understand the process of how competitive it can be to buy a house in the Seattle area. Until then, I'll see you on the next video about choosing the right neighborhood for you.